Hello students, welcome to English class. Today I am going to give you the explanation from your Prime English lesson number 11 and lesson name Earth Hour. So student, let us study about the detailed summary of this chapter. But first I would like to ask you a few questions. What do you think your life would have been like if there was no electricity? Just imagine, a student, if there is no electricity in all over the world, then what was your life and how are you gonna live that life? Then for that reason you have to go in your early man time, or when when electricity has not been invented. So you have to imagine all these things, then only you will be able to imagine that what is your life without electricity. So let us read about Earth Hour, a moment that sparked awareness about energy consumption and its adverse effect on Earth. Earth Hour is an annual movement organized by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, that is WWF in Australia. It was originally titled the Big Flick, as the main idea constituted switching off light for an hour to reduce power consumption. Yes, student, this was initiated for the main idea, the big flake, just because to, reduce the power consumption, to save electricity, and to know the importance of electricity as well. It is conducted on the last Saturday of March every year to spread awareness about the adverse effect of irresponsible utilization of non-renewable energy sources on the climatic condition of Earth. Yes, non-renewable sources means that those sources which are cannot be reversed, and they are just giving a direct adverse effect on the climatic condition. Just to control those effect, we are doing this act to save the electricity. The discovery of electricity played an important role in the Industrial Revolution, as it gave rise to numerous inventions that transformed human life on Earth. From large industries in big cities to a small house in a remote village, access to and sufficient supply of electricity is deemed essential for both economic growth and human development. Yes, student, this has been done for the, to provide electricity to the remote location and for the economic and human development, because we sometimes we waste electricity. Do you really switch off your light, fan when they are not in use? If you are not doing this activity regularly, then student, please start doing from now onwards. As the moment you find that in any of the room your light or any electricity is misusing and it is of no use, then go stop any work and immediately go and off light and off fan, so that there should be, if one person can save the electricity, then one village can get those electricity who are actually in need of electric power. So, this chapter is telling us all about the importance and the growth for the development of this power consumption. In order to meet the consistent rise in power requirement due to the technological advancement and exponential student means rapid increase in human population, the fossil fuels have been exploited to the extent that its adverse environmental effects have become prominent in the form of global warming. Yes, student, the human population, it's rapidly increasing and it diametrically just affecting the environmental effect, and became it became a prominent form of global warming. Yes, just because of these reasons, global warming is getting affected very normally. So about 60% of the world's electricity is produced by non-renewable sources, primarily by burning fossil fuels such as coal, natural gas, and oil. During this process, harmful greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, let's move in next slide, etc., are produced. Now these types of harmful gases, during this process, harmful greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, these types of gases are produced just when you do the process of non-renewable resources. These types of when you produce the electricity, these types of harmful effect effect in the environment. These gases are one of the primary cause of the gradual rise in the global temperature that triggers a chain of climatic change, including the extinction of several flora and fauna species. Now, student, you can see that during lockdown, we have seen that this year that we are we are every time we are insulting corona, we are doing a lot of conversation regarding corona, but don't you find the positive side of corona, that it has made us, in lockdown we have learned to be in home, to understand the home values, and not to spread pollution, just using car vehicle unnecessarily horn. There is a there is a control of noise pollution, there is a control of these types of harmful that gas coming from that car, carbon monoxide. These are just a harmful effect which is directly affecting to our environment, to our plants, to our plant life. So they are the reason behind that the temperature, the climatic change actually. Now therefore earth are aimed at inspiring individual to take steps towards reducing the emission of greenhouse gases. Emission, student, I would like to tell you the meaning of emission. Emission means the production and discharge of gases. Yes, Earth's degrading environment, as it had already resulted in the extinction of several species, it was necessary for individuals to recognize that if the trend continued, if you are going to continue this trend, the Earth's ecosystem, along with potable water, clean air, and food resources, would diminish due to unstable climate. Yes, if we'll not control and this trend is going to be continue like this, then definitely it will diminish the unstable, that unstable condition of climate. Now, Earth Hour was initiated as a campaign in Sydney, Australia on 31st March 2007. Over 2.2 million people and 2,100 organizations participated in the campaign by turning off the light and other power consuming devices for an hour. The campaign overnight became an iconic symbol worldwide, turning into a global movement as it united individuals to protect Earth by taking preventive measures. 1 hour of darkness resulted in a decrease of 10.2% in energy consumption that even exceeded the expected target of 5%. Can you believe it? That 1 hour of darkness resulted in a decrease of 10.2% in energy consumption, and that even exceeded the expected target of 5%. And that is too much, student, that is too much. It was equivalent to eliminating about 24.9 tons of carbon dioxide emissions from the atmosphere, same as the removal of 48,000 cars from the road for an hour. Now just imagine, it is such an incredible step which was taken by Australia, and it was such a remarkable thing that it saved power consumption in a dramatic way. To gain wider recognition, the WWF launched, I told you WWF full form, please student, understand the full form of WWF, that is Worldwide Fund for Nature. This has been launched for to control that power consumption only. It is an online platform called Connect to Earth in collaboration with the International Union for Conservation of Nature, that is IUCN, and Nokia in 2008. It is a website that has provided a platform to individuals to express their concerns about biodiversity and nature, such as lack of fresh water resources and renewable energy and degradation of natural habitat. Yes, natural habitat means there should be no species should get harmed, and there should be fresh air and water to drink. There should be clean water. These are these are steps to conserve our earth. The hashtag Connect to Earth has brought a large online community of people all together on social media sites who are willing to take steps in favor of Earth's future, inspiring and encouraging one another to do the same. In addition to this, several Earth Hour slogans have also been introduced over the years to direct people's attention towards major issues. Some of these slogans are Vote Earth, They have given a different kind of vote, and they are telling the slogans like vote earth in 2009, beyond the hour in 2011, change climate change 2015, go more green 2018, and reduce reuse change the way we live in 2019. These are some of the slogans which was come forward directly by the people when online community people all came together with the hashtag connect to earth. Now let's understand earth hour in India. This earlier we were studying about what had happened, how it has been introduced in Australia, how they are working on this project. Now let's talk about in India what happened, what is the project launch in India, and how much it got success in our country. Hundreds of thousands of Indians showed their unprecedented, means never happened or existed in the past, support in 2009 by joining this movement. Now in 2009, everyone given a vernacular support to this movement. Several corporate and educational organizations collaborated with WWF India to support the campaign in more than 50 cities and towns across India. The following year, on 27th March 2010, lights at famous locations in India, such as India Gate in New Delhi, Gateway of India in Mumbai, Brigade Road in Bangalore, Christchurch in Shimla, Marine Drive in Cochin, and several others were switched off. Now, can you imagine these lights were never switched off, but it has been inculcated by government, and they have switched off light in such a famous places. Other initiatives such as installing solar lights, giving up plastic, cleaning the beaches and lakes, using recycled product, traveling by public transport or carpooling, and planting more. Now student, here we have to understand that few things are very important. This is the foremost step which was taken by the government to to conserve. Student, one thing is very important to understand. We are young generation, you are young generation, you are the future of India, you are the future of this world. So it is very important that we have to understand this chapter thoroughly, because it give us a the importance and the love towards our India. It is not necessary that you have to take part or to go in the field of army only. There are some different and other way also through which you can show your love towards India, towards your country. So these are the little steps which was taken by government and by the people, educated people and the organization who are who have shown their love towards our country, and they are conserving and they are utilizing those power consumption in a better way, so that those electricity which are unnecessarily used by some parts of India can be used in a better way, like in a remote location, like in a remote village. So these are very important to understand. Let's go in another slide to understand this chapter thoroughly. Trees were promoted by the WWF to convey the message that the conscious choices we make today decide what happens to Earth tomorrow. Yes, whatever we decide today, that will be the future of Earth tomorrow. Every year in the past decade, more and more people in India came forward to contribute towards saving the climatic condition of Earth by making environment-friendly decisions that are beneficial for both the Earth and its inhabitants. Yes, it is beneficial for the Earth also and for its people also. The initiative of Earth Hour has progressed over the years and has launched several other projects for the betterment of Earth. Since the first Earth Hour was held, 188 countries and billions of people have joined and contributed to the cause. Some of the contributions of Earth Hour are, I would like to tell you some of the contribution of Earth Hour, so that you should note down those points. The Worldwide Fund for Nature created the world's first Earth Hour forest in Uganda in 2013 as a measure to rebel against 6,000 hectares of deforestation that take place every month. Now, secondly, in Madagascar, thousands of wood-saving stoves were distributed among the survivors of Cyclone Haruna. Yes, there was a cyclone in Haruna. These stoves decreases the charcoal consumption by half and hence the emission and cost. Now, they have decreased the use of stove, and these stoves means they have decreased the use of that charcoal, and it just done the half and hence the emission and cost has also been controlled. Thirdly, inspired by the campaign of Earth Hour, a Senate bill in Argentina was passed to create a marine protected area called Banco Namuncura Birdwood in 3.4 million hectares that raised the percentage of sea protection from 1% to 4%. Solar powered lights were installed in electricity deprived Satchelia village of West Bengal. Now these are the these are the 4 points which I have mentioned you the contribution of Earthar. Now let's do the criticism of Earthar. Now there are a few critics also who have done the criticism on Earthar. Let us study and know about those criticism also. As the movement became popular worldwide, some individuals voiced their concerns and criticism about its objectives and implementation. Yes, if there are some benefit, then there are some demerits also, and those demerits should also be reflected to the readers. The effectiveness of earth are in protecting earth from global warming was questioned by its critics. Yes, it has been asked by critics about the effectiveness of earth hour and their protection towards earth and global warming. It was pointed out that an hour of darkness is futile as the power generating plants are working even during that hour. Means they are saying that power generating plants are working on that time. Now the decrease in power consumption for an hour always lead to a sudden increase in power consumption as individuals go back to their daily routines. They also use paraffin candles during earth hour that emit an equal amount of carbon dioxide as fluorescent light bulb. Many people have drive to far off places to join the earth hour event, exhausting another fossil fuel petroleum and causing air pollution. Now they are saying that if these people are accumulated, then they must be coming by car, by some kind of vehicle. So they are also responsible for the air pollution. Even with a decline in emission through a decrease in the usage of electricity, it is equivalent to removing only 6 cars from the road for a year. Removing 6 cars from a road for a year. Several earth hour events are believed to cause more harm to the environment than conserve it. Now the critics are saying that sometimes they provide harm to the environment rather than conserving. Why? Because in big plant, when you off the electricity, then when you switch on those electricity, then immediately the consumption and the energy level is comparatively more high than it was off. So they are taking more energy, they are taking more power. So in this way, it will not control the environment, it will rather give the defect to the environment. Now, Earth Hour movement was also criticized for being anti-technology and deceptive. Symbolic representation of a dark world. It was described that light and electricity have positive connotations in society as they helped in economic and personal development. Now, the critics are saying that Earth movement was also criticized for being anti-technology, and it is the symbolic representation of dark world because light and electricity have been the positive connotation in society and they help in economic and personal development. Okay, let's move further. What critics were saying earlier, later on. Whereas darkness represents stagnation. Stagnation means a state of no development. Actually, darkness is a sign of negativity. So that is why, and electricity is a sign of positivity. That is why in Diwali it is a festival of light because light gives us power, gives us positivity. So they are saying that darkness represents stagnation and fear. The depiction of both the earth are long and objectives were considered misleading as they are understood to be leading everyone into the dark ages. Now they are saying that that it leads and taking everyone to the dark ages. Many critics also highlighted that Earth Hour is a feel good moment wherein people are proud of themselves for contributing to the environment for an hour. Now, they are saying that their people are, they are feeling good for providing the contribution to the environment. However, these people do not reflect on their action throughout the year, but only look at this moment as a way of clearing their guilty conscience rather than making environment friendly choices throughout the year. Now, in this line, student, you have to understand, it is very important to understand that in this way they are just criticizing directly to the people that whole year they are not in a discipline, they are not following any rules, but only for one day they are doing this type of organization, they are promoting all these things, but does it going to help in future? Does it really going to, make a power consumption process? Now, despite the criticism, now student, at the end, I would like to say, despite the criticism, Earth Hour continues to spread awareness among people across the globe. It provides every individual an opportunity to contribute to a better future and take responsibility for their ecological footprint. Ecological footprint means the amount of natural resources that a person utilize means it is your ecological footprint. It is the amount of natural resources that a person utilizes. It is the way how the person is using that power. It inspires individual to communicate with their fellow beings and devise solution for better conservation of the environment beyond Earth Hour. It also, student, indicates the unity of people and the awareness among the people through online or through connectivity or through connect to earth process, whatever it is. But in this way, we are in some way, we are worried about the earth also, we are worried about the future of earth also. So in other way, you can take on a positive note also, but definitely we have to keep point of criticism also, because not only one day it should be done, it should be regularized in everyday process. Means in the end, I would like to suggest you, being your teacher, that whenever you find any electricity in your room, it's of no use and switch on, please immediately stop any work and go and switch off light. And any electric, there should be no waste of electric consumption, because power consumption is only the digitalized way the human development, economic development, and and our power consumption way. So I hope this chapter is very much clear to you all. This is not that difficult chapter, but I have given you the detailed explanation of this chapter. So thank you, and please keep watching my videos as well as looking after my PDF also. I have given you question answers in a very simple way so that you should complete your work on time. Thank you and have a good day.